Yeah, I probably should make a video on this. With the 1-year anniversary banner officially announced, and after reading the 100th comment asking who to pull, I decided to make a video covering the most valuable S-rank character to pull for those who missed the character debut banners. This ranking is based on my opinion and experience from the Taiwan server, so I may cover some mild spoilers, but as usual with these kind of videos, I need to preface that if you enjoy a character for their voice actor, personality, or appearance, then this isn't the video for you. And also, if you're looking for a power ranking tier list, this also isn't the video. All the characters are needed for different teams. And if you're missing a specific character and you got spare black cards, then go for them. They're all valuable characters. But this order should be a priority for account progression meta-wise if you missed multiple debut banners, at least from my point of view. And it's up to you on how you want to take my suggestions. And remember, if you don't got the black cards and you don't got the income, please do not spend out of your own means. This is definitely not a must-pull banner. The S ranks on the anniversary banner are not limited, they're just rerun at 70% rate up later, and rate up is a lie unless it's 100%, which is why the anniversary banner is so sought after. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And okay, let's actually get into this.
こちら 2B 問題ない
Starting with how the banner works, you can select a rate up S rank up to Rosetta, and once you pull the character, the pity resets. I highly suggest pulling on the 60 pity banner. The other banner may seem tempting, but again, rate up is a lie and you could end up reaching 80 to 100 pity mark. Starting from least to most valuable, we have Alpha. Lucia Crimson Abyss was the first S-rank construct to debut after launch, and she's a powerful burst DPS, especially paired with Rosetta. The reason why she isn't a higher priority in my opinion is that Nier is also currently available, and you could technically get away with S-Lead. And although Nier cannot outclass Alpha in her ideal burst damage scenarios, an equally invested Nier team, which is currently cheaper to build than the traditional physical team, can get by as a sub-optimal substitute, making Alpha less of a priority. And this is especially the case for people who don't have the next character. Rosetta Rigor is in a similar situation with Alpha, where Rosetta enables high burst damage, but base Nier can be more affordable than pulling both Rosetta and Alpha. What makes her more valuable than Alpha is that if you don't own her, she is irreplaceable in certain pain cage bosses like Alpha, who's only weak to Rosetta, or Musashi, who's only weak to tanks. And with pain cage being a speedrun burst damage oriented game mode, Rosetta is needed to be competitive against those bosses. And later on, Rosetta will pull even further ahead in burst damage with the introduction of her pet as well as buffs. Next up is Bianca Veritas. She's an extremely easy to use character, and her damage from range gives her a safe way to dish out massive lightning damage. She's a must for any competitive lightning team, and with Liv Lux and Chrome Arc-like being more readily available as an A rank, any lightning team is quick to set up and easy to use. And she'll be stronger in the future with her pet, but she does have a temporary substitute in the form of Lucia Dawn, so if you don't have the next characters, then I prioritize them first. That next character being Plume. Lucia Plume is the undisputed Ice Queen with her massive burst ice damage and nuke AoE, and at the moment she is the ice team. Not having her means not having one. She has no real ice equivalent, Chonghu, and her team can be built off free characters like 4-piece Zhu Yen and 2-piece Gloria on B Lucia Lotus and 4-piece Da Vinci on B Nanami Storm, and still be competitive. But Lucia Plume is still not the highest priority pull I'd recommend for new players. So who is? Well, the current S-rank debut banner, which right now is Nier. And I know, Spider raving about Nier again, but Nier constructs are limited, meaning after Untold Naraka, they'll disappear until who knows when next rerun. Also, Nier is a cheap physical team with only 2B needed to complete a full S-rank 5-star weapon team, which is great for players who have the black cards and don't have a built team yet. Alright, Nier ad over. But this applies to all debut S-rank characters. The truth is that during the construct debut is really the best time to pull for them due to the event shop having their discounted memory set for efficient farming and the guaranteed 100% rate up. All new debuting S ranks are really strong and excel in their role, so you really can't go wrong pulling for them. And if you don't have the black cards to do so, then just save for the next debut S rank. And warning, this part will include some future meta spoilers, but some honorable mentions include S Nanami Pulse, yes, that S Nanami, but she isn't a priority since she isn't hard meta relevant for almost another year. And also, there are other alternatives, and by that time, an anniversary wouldn't be too far away. And S Karenina Ember is also in a similar boat. People without Kamu Tenebron can utilize future Dark Tanks, which will be good enough if you have Luna, so no real need to pull him. And S-Liv does get buffed way down the line to be meta, like over a year from now, but that's when the Battle Pass character start system is already implemented, so I wouldn't worry about it right now. And although I did mention their future uses, if you don't have a shit ton of black cards, then just save for the next debut characters. We should be getting free S-rank selectors for them later on anyways, so I wouldn't personally recommend pulling for them unless you're a Giga Whale. And yeah, that's about it. If I forgot to mention something, I'll leave a pinned comment down below. If you have any questions, drop in the comments or ask our Discord at discord.io/AutomAutomata. I'll try to respond if I'm not busy. Subscribe so you don't miss future guys' videos, and if you found this video informative, drop a like, a dislike if you didn't. I'll be streaming my 2B polls sometime after release at twitch.tv/spider2b, so you can ask questions live as well. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Peace, Lee.